All right, let's talk about a true athletic unicorn. We are going to pull back the curtain and deconstruct the training philosophy of Shohei Ohtani. Literally, how he built one of the most powerful, dynamic bodies in all of sports. We're going to break down the blueprint, and it all starts with one massive question. Seriously, think about it. How do you build a body that can do both of those things at an elite level? I mean, those skills are often polar opposites. It's not just about being strong or being fast. It's about being both, explosively, at the same time. So how is that even possible? Well, believe it or not, the entire foundation might just boil down to a single, staggering number. 225 kilograms. That's nearly 500 pounds. And that is what Shohei Ohtani reportedly deadlifts. That's more than twice his body weight. Now, this isn't just about lifting heavy for the sake of it. This is the raw material for legendary power. But, and this is the important part, it's just one piece of a much, much smarter puzzle. Okay, so before we dive deep, a quick heads up. What we're about to break down comes from a ton of expert analysis, media reports, and interviews. It's not like Otani's team handed us his official workout plan, but you know what? It's the closest look we've got at the methods behind the magic. So everything starts right here, the absolute base of his performance pyramid, raw, unadulterated foundational strength. We're talking about the three undisputed kings of the weight room, the lifts that build total body power like nothing else. I mean, just look at these numbers for a second. We're talking a squat that's pushing 200 kilos, a bench press around 130, and of course that monster 225 kilo deadlift. Let's be clear. These are not vanity numbers. This is the engine. This is what powers every single home run and every 100-mile-per-hour fastball. But you see, lifting heavy is only half the battle. The real genius in Ohtani's approach is how he lifts. It's not just about brute force. It's about building this perfectly balanced athletic machine. And he does it with something called the hybrid lifting method. So what in the world is hybrid training? Well, it's actually a brilliant fusion of two different goals. On one hand, you're going all out for maximum explosive strength. And on the other hand, you're building the muscular endurance and, so importantly, the joint stability you need to control all that power and stay healthy. The best way to think about it is like a hybrid car. The power focus, that's your big gas-guzzling engine. We're talking high-weight, low reps on exercises like the deadlift to build pure horsepower. But then you have the stability focus. That's your super efficient electric motor. You use lighter weight for more reps on things like lunges to build endurance and basically bulletproof your joints. One gives you the explosion, the other makes sure the car doesn't fall apart when you hit the gas. Okay, so raw power is great, but it's pretty useless if you can't actually use it on the baseball diamond, right? That brings us to the next level of the pyramid, making that strength functional. This is where Ohtani adds the finishing touches that turn a powerlifter's body into an elite athlete's body. His training sessions have this incredibly intelligent flow. It's not random. He starts by priming the body with dynamic warm-ups, gets it ready to fire. Then he hits those heavy main lifts for pure strength. After that, he refines everything with accessory work, smaller, more targeted exercises, and then wraps it all up by fortifying his core. Absolutely nothing is left to chance. And the tools he uses are just as smart as his methods. He's using medicine balls to build that explosive rotational power. I mean, that's the exact motion of a swing or a pitch. He uses things like unstable Aqua Bags, which force his core and tiny stabilizer muscles to work like crazy. That's what builds the stability he needs to throw a fastball over 100 miles an hour. Every single tool has a specific athletic purpose. Now we've arrived at the very peak of the pyramid. And this isn't about an exercise or a piece of equipment. This is the mindset. This is the philosophy that governs everything else. And honestly, it's a lesson that every single one of us can apply in the gym. And you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to the man himself. He says it all right there. He's not an ego lifter just chasing a new personal record. For him, perfect form, perfect technique, and moving efficiently, that always comes first. The weight is just a tool. Mastering the movement, that's the real prize. And this entire form-first mindset, it all points to one ultimate goal. He said it himself. The objective isn't just to get macho or look big. It's to build a holistically athletic body. What does that mean? It means a body where every muscle works in perfect harmony, all driven by the true engine of athletic power, the hips. That's where the magic for both hitting and pitching really comes from. Okay, so we've deconstructed this entire philosophy. We've looked under the hood. Now, what can you, a real person, take away from all this and actually apply to your own workouts? Let's boil it all down to the core principles. Here it is, plain and simple. First, master your foundation. Build your base with those big, heavy compound lifts. Second, train like a hybrid. You gotta balance those raw power days with smart stability work. Third, sweat the small stuff. Add in unilateral work, that's single leg or single arm stuff, and hit your core to get rid of any weak links. And finally, the golden rule over everything else. Form is king, always. Master the movement before you even think about adding more weight. So, when you look at Ohtani's blueprint, you realize legendary performance isn't built on some secret exercise nobody knows about. No, it's built on a relentless dedication to proven principles, just executed with incredible intelligence and precision. So, I want you to think about her own training. What's the one principle from this breakdown that you're going to add to your next workout? Hey, thanks for watching. If you got some value out of this, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button for more. We'll see you next time.